Hello and welcome to the Conscious Leadership Podcast, which now includes a specific thread for the Women into Business Academy. My name is Julie Hogbin, your host on both podcasts, and if you have any questions on anything you hear, please ask, and if you would like a specific topic covered, let me know, and if you like what you hear, please share. Working on your own versus working with others. And I have to say, it is so much easier working on your own. And there's an exclamation mark after that. Why do I say that? Because you don't have to agree anything apart from with yourself. You don't have to run anything past anyone. You can do things in the moment because you want to, rather than needing to wait. There is no need to explain to others. And by explaining to others, to create an understanding. So there is no need to answer questions. There is a need to gain agreement from whoever it is you are working with. There is a need to share, and that is to share all of the information you have about all of the things you know, linked into whatever it is you are doing together. Which sort of leads into, there is all sorts of stuff. So what you have done in the past, what you have access to, what your learning is, what your training is, what events you have attended, what mentors you have, what coaches you have, what connections you can share, what connections you may not want to share, what connections you may want to keep to yourself and not share with the person that you are working with. There is a need to remind others rather than maybe just remind yourself. There is a need to build professional, open relationships with others rather than just with yourself. There is a need to agree boundaries to create those professional, open relationships. There is a need to communicate and to communicate effectively. There is a need to challenge both yourself and others. And there is a need to support others and yourself. And there is a need for change. There is also what can be classified as creative conflict, let alone conflict. I'll ask you to think if you want to add any more to the list. Now, there are massive benefits of working with other people. When you're on your own, you are the one with the creative ideas, the one with the thought processes, the one that needs to do it all on your own. If you work with others, you have that combination of experiences and thoughts and creative juices flowing. So one is one, but 1 + 1 could equal far more than 2. The synergy of working with other people, the concept of bouncing ideas off other people to see whether they'll work in the business, to see whether they'll work in whatever the enterprise is that you're doing. If you're having a bad day on your own, you're having a bad day on your own. If you're having a bad day and you have other people to work with, they can lift you out of that space. There are massive benefits of working on your own, and there are massive benefits of working with others. And what I would ask you to really think about before you start to work with others is how that can affect the relationship that you have with them. So are you friends to start with, or are you friendly? Do you know each other to start with, or are you going into it blind? Do you respect each other? Depending on how many you're working with, do you respect all of the other people that you work with? Do you trust them? So the phrase is know, like and trust. How about know, respect and trust? I'll do articles on this. I'll post them on LinkedIn. They'll definitely go into my next book. And this has come to me this morning while I was cutting lettuce. So I thought to share. It is about conscious leadership. The more we are conscious with our thoughts, the more we are conscious with our actions, the more we are conscious in our decisions, the better we will be to consciously lead ourselves and, of course, consciously lead and work with others. This is vital for our success, our results, and the success and the results of people that we work with, whether that be as an employee, as an employer, as a business partner, and also within any relationship you're in. If you have any questions, as normal, you know where I am, please ask. I'm happy to help. Thank you for listening to the Conscious Leadership and the Women into Business Academy episodes. If you have any questions, please ask. You can find me on all of the normal social media channels, along with Facebook pages and groups, LinkedIn pages and a YouTube channel. If you like what you have heard, please share to spread the message. And if you have anybody or a subject matter that you would like me to either interview or talk about, please let me know.